y'all. This is the Hickabilly Pollock coming to you. Have I got a story of a story to tell you today? Me and the missus, Mrs. Pollock and I, we were shopping at the local Maynard's, and she picked up this nice, neat little gadget. And I was so impressed with it that even though she uses it, I found a nice thing to use it for too. I ain't never going to tell her because if she finds out, she's going to get mad. But anyway, let me tell you all about it. I think you're going to enjoy it. So she picked up one of these, I don't know what you call it, but I call it the Poo Poo grabber. As you can see, it sticks a little bit, but, So Charlie, he's still a puppy, and he's been training, with my professional training, for pee pads and stuff. And he's got down, I'd say maybe about 20%, where he does a good job, going to the bathroom, to number 2 or whatever, And but there's sometimes that he kind of goes where he's not supposed to. So right away, when I see it, man, I'll tell you what, for a little guy, when he poops, man, he stinks up the whole room. It's so hard to find it or, to hide it or whatever. And I'm trying to figure out a way of, so that Mrs. Pollock doesn't see it, or smell it. I'm rushing to try to pick it up or whatever, and I, like an idiot, I go and tell Charlie, you can't keep doing that anymore, and he's kind of looking at me wagging his tail. But, well, anyway, so what I do is when he makes a mistake, and I don't know why, he likes to do it underneath the bed. We got this nice bed where, it's pretty tall or whatever. You can kind of fit your whole body underneath it. So what he does is sometimes he'll go over there and he'll poo underneath the bed. And it's not over on the edge where you can get it either. It's usually like right in the friggin' center, So, it was hard for me to get over there and do it, So, I'd lay down on my stomach, with my hand trying to, with some tissue paper trying to grab it and stuff, But sometimes it's hard to reach. So I figured I'm going to take this thing, and I tried it, And so I went and I laid down on my stomach, and I snuck underneath there, and I found that little rascal, And so what I did was I reached over there and I lightly tried to grab it, and believe it or not, it works. I mean, most of the time anyway. I mean, if it's soft or whatever, you'll know it because when you're walking it through the room, over to the toilet and you go to open it up, you got to kind of shake it because it, kind of sticks, and sometimes you get a little bit of after stuff on it, so you got to clean it up because you don't want the missus to, when she's picking up her stuff, to find it, and then she's going to be wondering why her stuff that she picked up kind of stinks, So I go, man, I'm telling you. That little dog, he must have did it again. But anyway, so I was underneath there the other day, and you got to watch it too, because if you wait too long and they get petrified, they get kind of hard. And when you grab it, I've had them where they snapped off, And so I was over there the other day, and he went underneath the bed. I mean, almost dead center again. So I went on my belly, and I'm reaching over there with this thing here, and I found that little rascal, and I went over there and I grabbed it, and I thought it was good, but I must have grabbed it too tight because she all of a sudden snapped, and when she snapped, the one piece almost hit me in the face. I mean, man, I thought it almost took my eye out, and that would have been kind of hard to explain to the eye doctor, hey, how did you hurt your eye? Well, well, you understand, nothing like a turd hitting you in the eye or whatever. But for the life of me, I can't find out where the other piece is. I've been looking all over the place, man. That little rascal's just avoiding me or something. I mean, I smell it. I just can't figure out where the heck it is. So I'm thinking Charlie must have did something somewhere else. And I know I got to hurry it up and try to find it before Mrs. Pollock catches it or whatever, because then we're both in the doghouse, you know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, this thing here is worth its weight in gold, because, I mean, I tell you what, boys, she gets the hard ones and she gets the soft ones, too, and the big ones and the small ones. But again, you got to watch out how much you grip it, because you don't want it to split like it split on me. And like I said, I got to find that thing before she finds it, or she steps on it. But Man, I'm telling you, that little guy, he really can stink up a room. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know, next time you go to Maynard's, pick up the Poo Poo Snatcher. And as always, have a blessed and wonderful day.